Because they couldn't afford another bottle of milk, his wife watered down what was left and served it to the kids for breakfast. James gave all the food to his daughter and wife, then headed out on an empty stomach before dawn. During the Great Depression, a full meal was a luxury. He squeezed in with the crowd outside the dock gates in the early morning hours, his eyes pleading with the foreman for a chance at day labor. But the docks were barely staying afloat and could only hire 9 men. The foreman quickly picked 9 lucky souls at random. They'd be bringing home some money today. Unfortunately, James wasn't one of them. He trudged home empty-handed. James had once been a celebrated boxing champion, and now he'd fallen this far. When he got home, he discovered his son had stolen a sausage from the butcher shop, bigger than any they'd seen in a while, enough to last half a month. But James immediately made his older boy come with him to return it. On the walk home, he told his son that no matter what happened, they didn't steal. Later, his son mentioned that his friend had been sent away because his parents couldn't afford to keep him. James went quiet for a long time, then knelt down and promised his boy he would always take care of them. His right hand had been broken in his last fight and needed a long time to heal, but he was desperate for money, so he hid the injury and signed up for another bout. $50 just for showing up, enough to keep them going a few more days. But the fight wasn't easy. James was a right-handed fighter. The crowd's jeers got under his skin, and he started losing his cool. Out of habit, he threw a right, landed it square on his opponent's head, and broke his hand all over again. After the fight, the real disaster hit. His manager refused to pay him. A few days later, the power company cut off their electricity. They were 4 months behind on the bill. Winter had arrived. With no lights, they burned candles. With no heat, they scrounged for firewood. Even so, their youngest caught a cold. The family had hit rock bottom, and then fallen even lower. So James went to the boxing commission where he used to work. Sitting there were the same bosses who had dropped him. Head bowed, he told them how desperate things had gotten. The once proud champion had become a beggar. By June of the following year, his manager tracked him down with news. He'd landed James a shot in the ring. The opponent was the second-ranked heavyweight in the world. There was a fight that night, but the original challenger had gotten hurt. The commission needed a warm body, a punching bag, and thought of James. All he had to do was lose, and he'd walk away with $250. James said yes without hesitation. The next evening, just before the main event, his manager heard James's stomach growling loud and clear.